Good evening, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. The SNAP 2021 is over. All three slots are done, and you must be waiting about the expected cutoffs for B schools. And you must have watched our analysis sessions to understand that how are the slots, okay, and at what score would you be able to get which college, right? So I'll be discussing those things. See, it is difficult to predict the exact thing, right? Because if we talk about the cutoffs also, right, they keep varying. Yeah, like SIBM Pune, sometimes it is 97.5, sometimes it might go up to 98.2 or 98.5, right? SCMHRD like somewhere 90 less than 97, somewhere sometimes between 97.5, right? So that keeps varying, but I shall be giving you the figures, the approximate figures that you can expect, the percentiles at you can expect at those respective scores, and we'll talk about the remaining colleges as well. What is the expected score that you can get those colleges at? Okay. So we have our Telegram group. So please do join this group. And if you have any queries, you can interact with our faculty members. They would be happy to help you in that. Okay. And we have launched this CAT PI program. So the ones who have done good in CAT and are expecting calls or have already started getting calls, right, you may enroll in this mentorship program for VAT and PI. Now, first question that most of you must be having कि snap में normalization होगा क्या नहीं होगा? Last year they did not have it. Okay, last year if you talk about the examination, right? So people thought that there might be normalization. It was no normalization, right? So whatever was the score you got, I mean, the best of your two attempts was taken as your final score, and then the seats were allotted. Okay, so last year the thing was I would say that slot 1 was somewhat easy. Okay, then slot 2 was slightly on the higher side, and slot 3 was even more difficult than slot 2, right? So that means the difficulty level kept on increasing as the slots progressed. Okay, so that is why the ones who took in the third slot felt that it was unfair on the part of Snap, that they did not have similar difficulty level paper. Okay, now if we talk about 2021, the difficulty level has been, see, first was easy, right? Except quant, the rest of the paper was quite easy. In second slot, there were some lengthy questions, so I would say the difficulty went up. And in the third slot, again the paper was again easy, and the difficulty brought was down, right? So the ones who appeared in this only in the second slot might feel the difference of 1 or probably 2 marks, but slot 1 and slot 3 were on similar lines. Okay, so I'll talk about the marks that you can expect for that respective percentile. So the ones who have written any of 1 or 3 could have done better as compared to slot 2 by 1 or 2 mark, not much. But in second slot, the reasoning part was lengthy. It was a lengthy paper, slightly lengthy as compared to slot 1. Okay, then slot 3 again was an easy one. Okay, so it was like slot 1 itself, right? Easy quant. Okay, slot 1 में quant difficult आई थी, right? Except quant everything was easy. Quant difficulty, so some questions of quant, you can say 5-6 questions were difficult. Okay, rest of the paper like quant was moderate, other two sections were completely very easy, right? In the third slot English थोड़ा सा level up गया था. There were some tricky questions, and quant was again easier than the first two slots. So all in all, slot 2 में थोड़ा सा 1-2 marks का थोड़ा सा फर्क है, right? So let us talk about the colleges that you can get at what score, right? The expected scores. So these are some of the top colleges. Of course, I know that you must be knowing this. SIBM Pune is the most preferred choice, right? Then you have SCMHRD, then there are SIIB Pune, and then SIBM Bangalore, right? And then SIOM Nasik. So these are among the top 5. So mostly people write for these two colleges. Some maybe third, इसके नीचे भी colleges होते हैं. I'll talk about the expected cutoffs also, right, for these institutes as well. Okay. Now, as I said, the cutoff is not a definite percentile. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं कि ये इतनी percentile पे cutoff आती है. Every year it keeps varying. So, if we talk about SIBM Pune, the cutoff is generally close to 98 percentile. ठीक है, 98 percentile होता है. It can go to 98.2, like in 2017 it was 98.2 percentile, and in 2000, if you talk about this year 2018, it was 97.4. So that year SEM HRD had a higher cutoff. ठीक है, so it depends on like applicants also कि कौन किसको preference दे रहा है. ठीक है, and other exams also कि कब कौन सा exam हो रहा है. ठीक है, sometimes what happens is people I mean, the test takers are less, or there could be different reasons. Okay, so the cutoffs might vary. Okay, so SCM HRD Pune is close to 97 to 97.5 के आसपास इसकी generally cutoff रहती है. ठीक है, so SNAP 2020 98 percentile was at 44 marks, 96 was at 42. Okay, now SNAP 2021 expected cutoffs, if I talk about, see, 98 percentile can be at 43 marks. It can be a difference of 1 or 2 marks at max, right? I mean, it can go up by 1 or 2 marks, right? Generally, right? So, plus ही होगा, minus तो कम chances है. Plus 1 or 2 marks at max. Similarly, plus 1 at 40, right? So, somewhere around 43 to 44 you can expect 98 percentile. ठीक है, 46 40 around 41 you can expect 40 to 41 96 percentile. Okay, so these are the expected cutoffs. Okay, so now let us see institute wise, right? That is what you might be more interested in कि कितने score पे कितना expected है, right? As I said that these are predictions, right? These are like exit polls, right? Once the elections get over, you hear that this one predicting this, right? Some people say that this party will get these many seats, so that those are the predictions, right? Like some people would say that they will win 260 seats, another will say 280, so somewhere in between it lies. So similarly, like of course it is like difficult to get the cutoff bang on, but approximately you can say that 43 to 44 for SIBM Pune if you're getting, and especially like if you're in slot 2 the score would be down by 1 mark at least. Okay, normally generally people would be getting that, but since they do not have any normalization, okay, so they will consider the best of the scores. So 43 to 44 you can expect for SIBM Pune. उससे ज़्यादा ऊपर नहीं जाएगी कट ऑफ. ठीक है, SCM HRD you will get around 41 42 भी हो सकता है. ठीक है, then SIIB Pune around 39. ठीक है, again that's the third preferred choice. These are expected कट ऑफ परसेंटाइल, राइट? अप्रोक्सीमेटली इतने परसेंटाइल पे ये कॉलेजेस बनते हैं, राइट? सो देन यू हैव SIBM बैंगलोर 90 परसेंटाइल के अराउंड 90-91 परसेंटाइल पे कट ऑफ जाती है. SIIB 92-93 के आसपास जाती है, सो अराउंड 39 मार्क्स यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट. SIBM बैंगलोर एट अराउंड 37. ओके, and then SIOM Nasik at around 87% and 87-88%. So these are, I mean, not exactly like I've mentioned ki 87 ही होगी, right? It can be 87.5, it can be 86.6 also, right? So close approximate cutoffs, right? Then you have different institutions, right? So like IT management, computers, right? So some different institutions, symbiosis institutions. Okay, this is media and communications, health sciences. ठीक है, generally people do not go for those, so उनकी कट ऑफ बहुत लो रहती है. Okay, so mainly these are like SIOM नासिक, these are among the SIDTM भी ठीक है, लोग prefer करते हैं, right? So these are the top 5 colleges and the remaining ones also. कि अगर मान लो किसी ने like if someone is from if there is someone from let's say health sciences and wants to pursue in that, right? So So that is they get, I mean, they apply for such courses, right? There are some specific people, right? And uh, so those people apply for these and they get at these respective percentiles. Okay. So result, I think they must have mentioned in this, right? First Feb year, BA course of SCM HRD. The business analytics course, you mean to say? So it should be somewhere around 96 percentile. I can say that 95 to 96 percentile. Okay, not exact, not exactly sure, but yes, considering that people prefer this course, right, and it's in demand, so you can expect that BA this SCM HRD BA course you can expect it around 95 to 96 percentile, which will probably be around 40 marks. Okay, so that could be the cutoff. Okay, so obviously, like the first thing that people will look for is the SIM HRD tag, right? Then since it is a new thing, people are skeptical about going to this institute. I mean, for this course, right? Of course, if they want to go for HRM, they would prefer that. Okay, since it's a new course, the cutoff might be slightly low and maybe around 40 marks. Okay, so you can get around this number, right? So 1st February, the result they will announce. Okay, so just wait for that. So like most of you must be applying for these, must have applied for these, right? So you will get a ballpark figure. Okay, एक दो number कम ज़्यादा हो सकता है, right? Maybe you might get SIB Pune at 38 or maybe at 40. Okay, but SIBM Pune close to 43 or 44, uh, not much beyond that, right? Last year 98 was at 44 marks. uh, like I had 47, like there was close gap between percentiles, right? 42 पे 96 थी and 44, I knew someone with 44.5 marks. ठीक है, 44.5 पे that person had 98.6 percentile. ठीक है, तो 44 पे approximately 98 percentile बनी होगी. Okay, so you have to fill the application before itself, right? SICSRC इसकी कट ऑफ जनरल इतनी जाती है. See, other colleges are not great, right? If you talk about apart from these five, these are the top five colleges, and then other colleges are okay, not so so great ones. But yes, there are people who want to pursue MBA, and they just, I mean, people get admission to these colleges also, right? It is not about that all people get into the best of the colleges. Yes, so these are the cutoffs that you get. Okay, so these are expected, like whatever, if like say if you have been if you have filled SIBM, SCMHRD or SIBB, you can, I think, fill up to 3 programs. Maybe you have filled those and you are expecting these scores, so you can start thinking of it, okay, that this you are almost certain of clearing the examination. But if you have got more than 45, then be confident that okay, for sure you will get it, and there is no sectional cutoff. Okay, so even if let us say a person, hypothetically taking a person, he got 20 in QA, ठीक है, and 25 in reasoning, ठीक है, और इंग्लिश में 0 आ करके आया है, right? Hypothetically उसके 45 है, so SIBM Pune cutoff is cleared, so he will be able to get a call, right? So that is how you get that, right? SIMS Pune, see, these are again like these go to the tier 2 bucket, right? So I would say that ये generally यही order में लिखा है. Some of them, okay, some have been listed below, right? But generally, like tier 1, if you talk about, these are tier 1 colleges, right? So if you would say that top let's say top 25 to 30 colleges, right? Then maybe these are among top 50. Okay, then you have these two, three colleges, maybe in under top 100 in India, right? Then you have other colleges which are okay types, right? Not so great ones. So SIMS, SIDTM, SICSR, these are okayish colleges. Okay, I mean, I'm not saying that they are very bad, but yeah, okay types. Okay, obviously, SIBM Pune is far superior. That would be under top 20 itself, and SCMHRD also. These are among top colleges. And of course, if you are pursuing for HR management, so SCMHRD would be among top 5 institutes for HR management, right? Like if you compare with you would consider it like after Excel and TIS, this would be the third or fourth after MDI, would be the fourth best in terms of HR management. Okay, so those things are considered at a, I mean, here they do not consider while they do not mention it, but while taking interviews, yes, they might be taking those things into consideration. Okay, those might be for internal things, but yes, for I mean, like calling you for interviews, those things are not considered. Only the score is considered. Okay, so these are the expected. Uh, Expected cutoffs, right? So SIBM Pune, if you have got 45 plus, then you should be assured that you will get 45 से ज़्यादा तो नहीं ही जाएगी, right? This is our prediction, 43 or 44, at max 45 in the worst case scenario, but not beyond that. Okay, so if you have got 45 plus, then be confident कि SIBM Pune से कॉल आ जाएगी. SCM HRT 2 marks, 2 marks के difference पे 80 percentile का gap बन जाएगा, right? So these are the percentiles for this. Okay, yeah, SIBM Pune is a decent college. And so if you have not done well or are preparing for the next year, so we have these courses for CAT 2022. You may enroll in the classes, and these are the different mentors. Okay, those who would be teaching in these courses. And if these are the mentors who teach you for different MBA entrance examinations. Okay. All right, so I hope this gave you some idea that what is the expected cutoff, right? What you can expect at what score. Okay, so this is about uh, the snap related details, right? So if you are expecting your scores in that range, so all the best to you. Okay, and then start preparing for the interview stage, and do subscribe to us, do follow us on our social media platforms. All right, we can join our Telegram channel, and you can post your doubts over there. There the teachers interact with you over there, right? And like at times you have doubts, they have live sessions also interacting with the students. So beyond our classroom, you can interact with us on our Telegram channel. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Have a great day ahead. Goodbye.